Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Francesca and today we'll be getting in this morning yoga class to help you awaken and strengthen your body. Let's start in a mountain pose at the top of the mat, roll the shoulders back. Take one hand on the heart, one on the belly and close the eyes. And start to bring the attention to the breathing. As you release any tension from your face muscle, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Start to take a long deep breath in and out through the nose. Taking this moment to arrive on the mat, to ground yourself. Then release and bring the arms over the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose, gentle back bend. And as you exhale, fold Uttanasana forward, fold, bend the knees. Halfway lift, open through the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Unroll the spine, rising up one vertebra after the other one. Reaching over the head with the hands, take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, release, coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's repeat it again. Inhale, arms up, look up, arch. And as you exhale, fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift, opening through the chest, lengthen. Place the hands down the mat and fold. Keep the knees bent and then cross the hands behind the back and start to push with the hands over the head. Focusing on lengthening through the shoulders, allowing the head to be very heavy as you shift the weight a little bit more on your toes. Then release the hands down on the mat and take a big step back with both feet, coming to plank. Lower the knees down on the mat, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Open the chest, cobra or up dog. And as you exhale, tuck your toes and send the hips up and back, down dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep sigh out through the mouth as you ground yourself here. Micro bending the knees, keeping the spine extended and elongated. One more deep breath here. And then shift the gaze towards the top of the mat and step forward with both feet, halfway lift, opening through the chest. As you exhale, fold again, Uttanasana. Unroll the spine, resting up one vertebra after the other one. Bring the arms over the head, take a deep breath in through the nose, gentle back bend. Exhale, release Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, arms up, look up, deep breath in, arch. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen. Hands down on the mat, step back to plank. Chaturanga, wave without your knees, bend your elbows. Open the chest, cobra or up dog. Hold it here and shift the gaze over the right shoulder. Then back to the center, gaze over the left. Back to the center. Exhale, back into down dog, deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out through the mouth. Then lift the right leg up for a 3-leg down dog, coming a little bit high on the left toe. Bend the leg, second knee on top of the hip, opening the hip to the side. Shift the gaze forward and step right foot in between the hands, rising up into a crescent lunge. Reaching up with the hands, bending through the front leg, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Opening to a warrior 2 gaze, follows that right hand. Taking a moment here to ground yourself. Then rotate the right palm towards the ceiling, bring the arm over the head for reverse warrior as you wrap the left arm around the back, lengthening the side of the body. Then rising back up, right forearm on the right thigh, left arm reaches over the head. For an extended side angle. Option 2, you can lower the right hand down on the mat. One more deep breath here. And then shift the gaze towards the floor and shift the way forward into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Lifting the left leg up, opening the hips to the side, holding onto the balance. Then take a big step back, lower the left foot down on the mat, left hand on the mat and twist towards the right side, gaze follows the right hand. Lower the back knee down on the mat as you hold onto the twist. Extend the right arm behind you and bring the arms over the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out. You can cross the fingers as you point the index up, opening through the chest as you keep holding your Anjaneyasana. Then release, extend that right leg and come to a forward fold into a half split. Keeping the right leg extended and engaged, belly towards the thigh. Keep elongating here as you do long deep breath in and out through the nose. As you exhale, bend again the right leg, tuck your left toe, lift the knee off the mat and come back into that twist. Stepping back into a side plank, right foot joins the left. Option to stay here, otherwise wild thing, right foot behind the left leg, opening through the chest arch, reaching over the head with the right arm. As you push up with the hips, creating space. And as you exhale, returning back to plank, chaturanga, bend your elbows and lower all the way down. Then cross the hands behind the back and start to lift the head, shoulder and feet off the mat. As you pull away with the hands, activate the entire back of your body. Deep breath in and out. And as you exhale, release, lowering down on the mat. Tuck your toes, moving the hips side to side for a moment, releasing any tension. And then we're going to make way back into down dog. Lengthening through the spine, deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lift the left leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Bend the leg, sucking the knee on top of the hip, opening the hip to the side. As you exhale, step forward, the left foot in between the hands. Reaching up with the arms, take a deep breath in through the nose, lengthen. Opening through the chest, cross the fingers, point the index up. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, open into warrior 2, gaze follows the left hand. Take a moment to ground yourself, deep breath in and out through the nose. Then rotate the left arm towards the ceiling as you wrap the right arm behind the back, opening through the chest and leaning here. Rise back up, left hand down on the mat or left forearm on the thigh as you reach up and over the head with the right arm, holding on to an extended side angle. Then shift the gaze towards the top of the mat, coming forward into half moon as you keep the hips open to the side. Deep breath in and out through the nose, holding on to the balance. Start to step back with control, lowering the right foot and hand down on the mat. Lift the left arm up, look up, deep breath in, twist, gaze follows the left hand. Lower the back knee down and bring the arms over the head, coming to Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Cross the fingers, point the index up, opening through the chest. As you keep reaching higher and slightly back with both arms. Then extend the left leg, hands framing the left foot, belly towards the thigh, gently pushing forward with the right hip. Holding it here for 2 more deep breaths. As you exhale, release, bending again the left leg, tuck your right toe, lift the knee off the mat and twist. Gaze follows the left hand. Take a big step back, coming to a side plank. Left foot joins the right foot. Option to stay here to transition into wild thing, stepping behind the right leg with the left foot. Opening through the chest arch, gaze follows the left hand. Making your way back into a plank. Bend your elbows, lowering all the way down like we did before. Take a moment here, holding on to stillness. And then this time we're going to lift the shoulder and feet off the mat. And you got the option to stay here or maybe finding the feet coming to a bow pose. Whatever option you choose, focus on doing constant and steady kick. Opening through the chest, gently lengthening here. Activating. And as you exhale, release all the way down. Take a moment here, laying down on the mat, moving the hips side to side. Then placing the hands underneath the shoulder, make your way for a moment to a child's pose and close the eyes. Take a moment to ground yourself here, to slowly breathing down, the heartbeat down. Centering yourself again. And slowly start to rise back up, making way into a down dog. Sending the hips up and back. Take a moment here. Deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out through the mouth. Then shift the gaze forward, step or jump, feet in between the hands, halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold Uttanasana. Unroll the spine, rising up, bring the arms over the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, release Tadasana, mountain pose. Then bend the legs and bring the arms over the head, coming to Utkatasana, chair pose. Shift the weight on the right leg as you wrap the left leg on top for eagle legs. Right arm forward, left arm underneath, finding the opposite hands or shoulder, eagle arms. Coming to sit a little bit lower in your ego legs, holding onto the balance. Then lift the left leg up and shoot it back, coming to a warrior 3. Keeping the gaze to a steady point, embracing any wobbles. As you exhale, take a big step back, rest and lunge. As you keep holding the arms into an ego shape. Keep bending through the front leg, take a deep breath in, looking up. And as you exhale, open into a warrior 2. Gaze, follow the right hand. Then extend both legs and arms. And as you exhale, bend the left leg, coming to at the end of the mat into Skandasana. Left hand down on the mat, right arm up, look up, deep breath in. And as you exhale, come to sit down on the floor, keeping the left leg bent. Hold on to the left ankle with the right hand as you reach over the head with the left arm. Lengthening the side of the body. Then rise back up. Shifting the gaze towards the top of the mat, framing the right leg with both hands, shifting the weight forward. Tuck your left toe, lift the knee up and transition into a standing split. Allowing the head to be heavy, kicking up with the left leg. Then release the left foot next to the right, halfway lift, lengthen, deep breath in through the nose. Then as you exhale, fold Uttanasana, forward fold, unroll the spine. Resting up one vertebra after the other one, bring the arms over the head, lengthen. Then this time lift the left leg up, holding the balance onto the right leg. Take a moment here into one leg Tadasana. As you exhale, send the left foot towards the left glute. Find your ankles and come into a dancer pose. Kicking up and back with the foot. And slowly leaning forward, playing with your balance. And as you exhale, release, coming back to Tadasana mountain pose and close the eyes. As you take a deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out through the mouth, slowing the heartbeat down. Then bend the legs and reach back up with the arms, coming back into Utkatasana. Shift this time the weight on that left leg as you wrap the right leg on top for eagle legs. Extend the left arm forward, the right arm underneath, holding onto the opposite hands or wrist. And come to sit a little bit lower. Keeping that eagle shape on the arms and the legs. Then lift the right leg up and shoot it back into a warrior 3, keeping the gaze to a steady point. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, take a big step back, rest and lunge. Hold on to the balance. Bend from the front leg. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you exhale, open into a warrior 2. Gaze follows that left hand. Expand both legs, then bend the right leg, coming towards the end of the mat in Skandasana. Right hand on the floor, left arm up, opening through the chest. And as you exhale, release, coming to sit on the mat. Find the right ankle with the left hand as you reach over the head with the right arm, keeping the chest open and lengthening the side of the torso. Coming out of your pose, shifting the gaze towards the top of the mat, start to make your way into a standing split. Lift the right leg up and kick up with the foot, allowing the head to be heavy. Lengthening here, deep breath in and out through the nose. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, release. Right foot next to the left, halfway lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, fold Uttanasana, forward fold. Unroll the spine, resting up. Reaching over the head with the arms, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here in stillness. Then shift the weight on the left leg as you reach up with the right knee. One leg Tadasana. Guide the right heel towards the right glute, hold it here. Extending the left arm up and start to kick up and back with the right foot. Dancer pose. Keep holding onto the balance, embracing any wobbles, doing long deep breath in and out through the nose. And as you exhale, release, coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Bringing the one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and close the eyes. Noticing any sensation in the body. Holding onto stillness after all of this movement. Then start to open the eyes again, widening the feet, hands on the hips, and start to come into a forward fold. Releasing the hands down, hold on to the big toes, extend the arms, lengthen, open through the chest, and as you exhale, fold. Using the strength of the arms to guide the chest a little bit closer to the thighs. allowing the head to be heavy and shifting the weight a little bit more on your toes. Staying here for one more deep breath. And then extend the arms, look forward, take a deep breath in through the nose, lengthen. And this time hands on the floor and widen the feet a little bit more, coming to Malasana Yogi Squat, bending the knees. Hands in a prayer position, you can use the elbows to open through the knees as you lengthen from the crown of the head. Option to stay here or work on to crow pose, shifting the weight forward, gaze forward and lifting both feet off the mat. Embracing any wobbles, doing a long deep breath in and out through the nose. Keeping the gaze to a steady point. And as you exhale, release, coming back into Malasana. Then come to sit on the mat. Sole of the feet together, widen the knees for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Open through the chest, lengthen, and as you exhale, fold. Lengthening from the crown of the head, and if you want, you can use the elbows to gently push the legs a little bit closer to the mat as you keep lengthening here. Doing one more deep breath. And then as you exhale, start to rise back up. Cross the legs and come into a seated position. Then reach up with the arms, take a deep breath in through the nose to lengthen. And as you exhale, twist towards the right side, gaze follows that right shoulder. Hold the left hand where it is and reach over the head with the right arm as you lean towards the left side. Then place the right hand on top of the left knee, open through the chest, look up, and as you exhale, round. Pulling away, running through the spine. Then release and reaching again up with the arms, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Keep the right hand where it is and lift the left arm, reaching over the head, leaning towards the left side. Lower the left hand on top of the right knee, open through the chest, look up, deep breath in through the nose, lengthen. And as you exhale, round, gaze towards the navel. One last time, release. Bring the arms up, look up, deep breath in, lengthen, and as you exhale, close the eyes and sigh out. Bring the hands in a prayer position, take a moment in stillness. Noticing any sensation in the body. As you take this moment to thank yourself for showing up today. To show gratitude to your body for this movement and everything that it does for you every day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you tomorrow back on the mat.